And welcome back to more Kirby Star Allies. Last time we cleared Dimension 1, and this time we are jumping into Dimension 2. In Heroes in Another Dimension. I keep saying Heroes from Another Dimension, which I guess isn't entirely untrue since we're technically from another dimension than the one we're currently in. But it's Heroes in Another Dimension. I don't know why I keep saying the name wrong. But ironically, this is actually the first level that I got a perfect on. For some reason, I did this first try, and I don't know how. I was constantly afraid of missing stuff, but I actually didn't miss anything. So we need to use staff here in very creative, fun ways. Actually, Tyranza can give us electricity, and Magolor can also give us electricity, or plasma, whatever. So, yeah, we're not actually gonna grab Waddle-Doo for now. So we actually need to do the little pogo with the staff in order to actually send the current through the water to the switches. Which I find an extremely clever puzzle, having to actually use the pogo very creatively. To get a heart. Again, my biggest complaint with this mode is the sameness of the visuals, and this is actually a perfect level to demonstrate that. Because we're on level 2 now, but it's still this yellow color. I kind of wish, because Kirby, Return to Dreamland had different colors. Like there's like the blue walls and the, red walls, I think, or purple. I don't remember, it's been like half a year since that LP, I've forgotten already. I kind of wish they changed colors between levels. For example, this level could have been like a different color than yellow, so it would stand out from the previous level. Because the level design itself is actually really fun. I just find the visuals repetitive. Other than that, and like occasional difficulty spikes, I actually really don't have any complaints about this DLC though on the whole. It's a really good DLC. Especially because it's free. I should watch what I'm doing, because I'm pretty sure one of these is a trap. Also, this is dumb. I'm just gonna leave them behind. I swear one of those ends up being a trap, but maybe that's later actually, I think. Gotta be careful not to free the Gordos. We get this key. You'll find a lot of multicolored keys in this mode. But again, the best comparison I can think of is also like Octo expansion for Splatoon 2. Oh. Yeah, we gotta cut down the platforms first. That would be a good idea before trying to escort the key. Because it's sort of like little mini challenges that kind of force you to be good with everything. Case in point, I am bad at this particular segment right here. We have to jump off the projectile, off Nest, and into the door. It's really clever, I actually think. There's Marks. So guess who is next? Now, Marks is broken as heck. I talked about this a little bit in the arena videos, that Marks is just OP. Like, actually super OP. And we're gonna see more of that in a little bit. We want Ice. Ice breaks this a lot. Again, do not want Zap Marks, I want Ice Marks. Or Blizzard Marks. So when you push B, you enter this like flying state, but if you have ice, you just tear through everything. Like actually. Like you just kind of shred all enemies in sight. Also make sure to grab the heart. Don't forget the hearts. That'd be very, very bad. They kind of blend in, that's another problem, because there are a lot of pink accents to the background. So it all kind of blends in. It's a minor complaint, but I do find it kind of adds to the difficulty. This one I'm gonna actually kick the ball into just because it's faster. Then stop Susie from not getting out of the way because the AI is not actually that good in this game. And we're low on health, which is concerning me. So this is a really rough combat segment slash puzzle segment because we have to constantly be fighting the enemies, but also dashing back and forth, left to right, to grab defend hearts. It's actually really mean, and you can actually see them spawning in like that. So, gotta kind of hurry here. Got it somehow. I got that one somehow. I think I missed one. Was there one in the middle? Because I was just... You know what? We're so low on health, and it'd almost be worth it to just fall just to make sure. But if not, oh well. I could have sworn there's one in the middle, though, and I think I missed it. Again, I wasn't actually looking, to be honest, because I was trying to grab two of them so desperately that I was really not paying enough attention, which is my bad. Now we're in control of Gooey from Kirby's Dream Land 3. You haven't actually really seen Gooey that much. Trans is almost a goner, so we're gonna swap him out. Oh yeah, Stone. It's like, wait, why aren't I moving? So Gooey has multiple elements. Mostly water and stone, and also I think he can also do a fire attack as a dash, like that. So, also these dark matter orbs circling him are just a little bit ominous. This is not easy to do. There we go. I was trying to not free the Gordo, again. That would not be good. So here, he can do this little laser to break that, and now we actually have to do a multiple move section with the fire to break the ice, and then the what am I thinking? The fire to break the ice, and then the stone to hit the switch. And then friend throw, ironically Bugsy, who also uses friend throw in order to get that friend heart. To be perfectly honest, this is actually the segment I remember the least well because I only played it one time. Because I didn't have to actually go through and get any friend hearts again. I got everything first try. So I didn't actually play this level that much, so this is my least practiced level. And I feel like it's kind of showing. Because it's the most uncertainty I've felt. Other than the level where I actually missed stuff so far, which... this last one. This little friend heart sneaking, being all sneaky over there. This segment, I'm gonna say, sucks. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat, this section actually is kind of the worst. This is like the hardest part of the entire DLC. Well, not true. I'd say the final bosses are. But of the platforming stuff, this is the hardest segment. It's clever as heck, but it's hard to do perfectly. So expect us to be here for a few minutes. You have to do that. I missed a life, but I don't even care at this point. As long as I, you know... Oh, I missed a heart. Again, this is what I'm talking about. There are times where the hearts just blend in to the background. And it's actually really frustrating, I find. So, I am actually gonna grab the life. Because I can. There we go, there's the heart. Got it. I think I was going too fast. I might need to jump a few more times to sort of regulate my speed, which is a really weird concept. But jumping, I think, does slow you down somewhat, like that. So actually, I'm gonna do a couple jumps on purpose, like that, just to stall out my running speed. It's kind of weird that I have to think about this, but there you go. Now you have this switch here, which is a pain. But that's like the hardest of it, I think. This is life, I don't care. If you want me to be perfectly honest. We just ran right by a treasure chest, you might have noticed. So we have another, Dream Friend opportunity. Let's go out Adeline. Why not? Even if she's not probably a good choice for this level at all. Yeah, we must have missed a friend heart somewhere. So I'll go back and get that at the end of this playthrough. I legitimately don't know where it would be, even. Like, I legitimately have no idea where it is. Other than possibly the water room or the running room, and I just messed it up because I didn't see it. Because you can't really backtrack, that also creates problems, to be perfectly honest. I recommend going in with a lot of Dream Friends. It makes things a lot easier for you. So yeah, we're gonna go in with Marks as well, because again, as we've seen, he's a little bit overpowered. Especially if you give him like wind or ice. Just sort of destroys everything. As for my ability, I'm honestly not quite sure what I want. None of these are really appealing. I could really go for Plasma right now, actually. Even though I'm not getting Plasma, I really could go for that. Because I'm pretty sure Plasma would actually be really good on this boss coming up. Also, I like how I did better on my first playthrough than my second playthrough. Where I just went right past something. I'm gonna go Whip, actually. We haven't really seen Whip that much. Can anything actually... Oh. Adeline can give us elements. Nice. That's actually good. Like, this is actually the best possible outcome, because I still wanted Plasma, but I can't get Plasma. So there, we have sort of Plasma. We're cheating a little bit, but there you go. Unearthly Stormfront. Parallel Twin Kracko. So we're jumping straight into Twin Kracko. I discovered you can actually whip or electrify the water in order to do damage. It actually does do damage if you electrocute the water, which is why I wanted Plasma of this, but this works too. Adeline is really slow, so she couldn't actually get Kracko summoned in time. Ow. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, this fight seems a lot easier than Parallel Wispy. That's a little weird, you may be thinking. And you'd actually be correct, this fight does seem a lot easier. Despite being the second dimension. Unearthly Thunderhead, Parallel Big Kracko. So now you know why the fight was so easy. Because he's powered up now, he is angry at us. This fight sucks, actually. And not because of any, like, legitimate reasons, I find. It's just his hitbox is so huge. Like, his hitbox is obnoxiously huge, I find. Like, I find it hard to survive because of how big his hitbox is. Which is why Adeline is a good choice, because she can give us healing items. And 1-up, apparently. So now we're back up to like half health, which is great, considering I was almost gonna die. So this is, Big Kracko's first attack. We have to dodge the thunder, while he's also creating wind to push us into the thunder. So again, this is just brutal. This is just terrifying. Unless you can spot dodge really well. And then, this fight's actually super trivial if you actually get it dodging. I did not run out of the way fast enough. Hey, if we can first try these bosses, I'm like actually happy. So these fights are not easy the first try, I discovered. Gonna do this again, just as a safety strat. And chip damage is very real and very powerful, so even guarding doesn't make you that safe. The only thing to really keep you safe is stone, because stone makes you invincible to pretty much everything. So yeah, stone is the only safe strat in this fight, unfortunately, that I can discover. There are a few other characters. I think Marks can make himself invincible by ducking into the ground. I did that by accident at one point. I'm gonna try something different. That did not work at all. That really didn't work. I was trying to dodge, but I dodged right into another piece of lightning. So that really did not work the way I was hoping it would. Hey, all healed up. So now, hopefully, also, yeah, his damage reduction when doing certain attacks is pretty brutal. But there you have it, Twin Kracko is down. Well, and also Big Kracko. And there you have it, Dimension 2 down. This is a good mode for puzzle pieces, if you don't mind that this is kind of a long mode. I can't believe I missed more than on my first playthrough. Just by chance I had somehow collected all of them on my first run, and now I'm having trouble with that. So next time we're going to take on Dimension 3, obviously. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Kirby Star Allies.